Livia is a qualified Hatha Yoga teacher since 2008, with a strong passion for inspiring and influencing people to live a more fulfilling life. With a strong desire to explore new cultures and making yoga accessible to everyone, she leads groups of adventurers and yogis while teaching the philosophy of good living and, most importantly, having fun. She takes people to explore places around the world with breathtaking views.
Nepal was set to make the participants feel rejuvenated, challenged and recharged with 3 days of trekking, meeting Nepalese local villagers and of course the regular yoga practice every day. We built the trip for various groups of people. The nature lovers with the magnificent mountains views of the Annapurna region, for the hardcore adrenaline addicts, and for the regular yoga students. This region has the perfect backdrop for yoga. Beautiful rivers, incredible lakes in Pokhara, surrounded by the white peaks. The scenery is absolutely breathtaking. We flew to Kathmandu and visited in the same afternoon the main historical site in the city. The hundreds of years of history in the monuments is quite fascinating. On our first morning in Nepal, we started with an awakening Hatha yoga sessions, and then we drove to our first challenge, the whitewater rafting by the river Trisoli. The rafting was an amazing and exciting experience, thrilling and a fun activity to do. After 3 long hours of rafting along the banks, the girls did not want to end the experience. The energy was so high, and as we drove to Pokhara, we were bursting with excitement.
It was out of this world. It was amazing, amazing, best thing ever.
An early yoga in the gardens of the hotel where we were staying stretched us and prepared us for trekking day 1. We started in Nayapur, a very small village full of trekkers. The multitude of mental, spiritual and physical achievement started. The walk up in the mountain started very gently. We stopped at 1,540 meter high by a family-run guest house for lunch. The famous 3,300 steps on the stone staircase to the village called Ulleri were just there waiting for us. It all feels worth the effort when you get your first glimpse of this beautiful Annapurna South summit, which is 7,219 meter high. It was our first challenge and we all made it. Soon after the first trek, we needed a long and deserved rest, as the following morning we woke up at 4 o'clock to start the very final challenge, 3,210 meters peak. We hiked up to the top of Poon Hill, 3,210 meters. The mountains were slowly showing up in the morning sun, with people's excitement printed in their smiles. This was the high point of the whole trip. We thought the challenge was over at that point. With the beautiful views that made us so grateful to be there and that sense of achievement, time completely stopped and nothing else was in our mind. However, something was still unknown to us. We trekked all the way down to Nayapur where we started, leaving behind us these magnificent and breathtaking white peaks. Our legs were shattered after the hard steps downhill, but feeling extremely satisfied for our goal being achieved. A long but very rewarding day. We ended the trip with a relaxing yoga session the following morning and a very romantic boat trip by the lake Piwa, with a reflection of the Annapurna mountains very clearly shown in the waters. This beautiful city, Pokhara, is surrounded by the Himalaya range that gives an incredible inspiration and enormous sense of well-being. Nepal is in general a life-changing experience, and we've planned a return in October this year as we cannot get enough of its beauty. Here is what the girls on the trip had to say about the experience in April.
Nepal taught me a lot about friendship. It taught me a lot about gratitude. It taught me a lot about beauty. I'm really grateful for that. So everything was as it was meant to be.
I had a brilliant time. Thank you.
Thank you.